Floyd Mayweather Jr., 10 ounce, 174, 53X.
According to news reports, it appears Floyd Mayweather Jr., the undefeated boxing champion, might be in hot water in Dubai. The CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe, recently shed some light on the situation, revealing that Mayweather owes a considerable amount of money to a business in Dubai. Ellerbe went on to say that if Mayweather doesn't pay back what he owes, he could be facing jail time in the United Arab Emirates. That's serious stuff. While Ellerbe expressed some hope that things might be resolved amicably, he also made it clear that this is a big deal. In his own words, he stressed that Mayweather needs to deal with this issue as soon as possible to avoid any further problems. Let's break this down a bit further. We don't have all the details about why Mayweather owes money in Dubai or the exact amount he owes, but what we do know is that failing to pay back debts in Dubai can have serious legal consequences, unlike in the United States. In the UAE, there's a very real possibility of ending up in jail if you don't pay your debts. This is a situation that Mayweather definitely wants to avoid. Jail time anywhere in the world would be a major setback for anyone, especially someone with Mayweather's reputation and status. On top of that, even if he doesn't end up behind bars, this whole ordeal could damage his reputation and brand. Leonard Ellerbe, as the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, is likely doing everything he can behind the scenes to help Mayweather resolve this issue. It's in Ellerbe's best interest, as well as Mayweather's, to get this problem fixed quickly and quietly.
The best of both worlds. We lived 7 deep in a 1-bedroom apartment.
You call that the best of both worlds?
You didn't let me finish.
Okay.
But also, at one particular time, I stayed with my dad as a kid, and my dad, of course, he hustled. He made sure I had to finer things in life.
Here's hoping that Mayweather can reach an agreement with the business he owes money to and get this situation behind him. It would be a shame to see such a legendary boxing career tarnished by a financial dispute. It's important to note that this is still an ongoing situation, and more details may come to light in the future. However, based on what we know so far, it's clear that Mayweather is facing a potentially serious legal issue in Dubai. The nature of the debt. We don't know exactly what Mayweather owes money for in Dubai. It could be anything from a business deal gone wrong to an unpaid bill.
I come to find out freedom is very important. Freedom is very, very important. And I'm just, I'm happy to be free. I'm happy to be back.
Floyd Mayweather, on his time in prison. Larry King now. Aura TV, youtube.com, 052-1 The possibility of a settlement.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
It's likely that Mayweather's team is working on a settlement with the business he owes money to. This would allow Mayweather to avoid jail time and keep the matter out of the public eye. The impact on Mayweather's reputation. Even if Mayweather is able to resolve this issue without going to jail, it could still damage his reputation. After all, nobody likes to be known as someone who doesn't pay their debts.
He broke the bank, and I don't see him trying to give the game to the young fighters because he's a promoter now. I can't give everybody the game if I'm one of them now. It's a business at the end of the day. So if they made all this money on our backs as fighters and now I'm a promoter, I'm going to do the same thing that they once was doing and just say it's just the game of the business.
Overall, the situation is far from ideal for Floyd Mayweather. This is a developing story, and we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out. But one thing is for sure. Mayweather needs to take care of this business as soon as possible.
That Floyd Mayweather is being held in Dubai. So, possible angle. Like, Floyd is a very good troll on social media. Floyd has slipped into malls before where there's like nobody behind him and taking out his...
Floyd Mayweather Jr., the undefeated boxing champion with a flashy lifestyle to match, has reportedly lost a significant chunk of his wealth through a series of unfortunate investments. According to sources, Mayweather could be down over $200 million leaving many to wonder how someone who once seemed untouchable financially could lose so much so fast.
The blood. Law procedure. So regarding custom, and I'm giving you my very good staff from Dealer. Please say hi to you and most welcome in Dubai.
Experts point to Mayweather's penchant for what some call garbage investments as a major contributor to his financial woes. These are investments that may have seemed promising at first, but ultimately turned out to be worthless or close to it.
Which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Where Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same where he hasn't been paid one penny. That was because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife, and was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month, which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
Legendary boxing trainer Teddy Atlas summed it up this way: Floyd was never known for his financial wisdom. He made a lot of money in the ring, but investing wisely wasn't exactly his strong suit. Unfortunately, the specifics of Mayweather's investments are not all public knowledge.
Floyd Mayweather finds himself trapped in Dubai due to an unresolved situation. Reports suggest that Mayweather has been stuck in Dubai over 50 days. Allegedly, he owes money to someone in Dubai after failing to complete a job for them. Until Mayweather either pays off his debt or fulfills his obligation, he's unable to leave the city.
However, some reports suggest he poured money into ventures like real estate properties that turned out to be overpriced or in declining neighborhoods. Others mention investments in businesses that simply failed to take off. Financial analyst James Miller offered his take. Investing is a tricky business, and even the most successful people can make mistakes. The problem with Mayweather's situation seems to be that he might not have had the best financial advisors around him. Having a team of experts to guide you through the investment maze is crucial, and it sounds like Floyd might have missed that boat. Mayweather's love for luxury items is well documented. He's famous for flaunting his expensive cars, clothes, and jewelry. While there's nothing wrong with enjoying the fruits of your labor, some financial advisors believe Mayweather's extravagant spending habits might have contributed to his financial problems.
Think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah. That's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money is gone, trust me. Now it's like, if you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Renowned wealth manager Veronica Jones chimed in, "It's easy to get caught up in the lifestyle of the rich and famous, especially when you're bringing in millions like Floyd was at the peak of his career. But it's important to remember that money doesn't last forever if you don't manage it wisely. Floyd's love for luxury spending might have overshadowed some sound financial planning."
Team T-shirt you got on. He don't understand that because it's just not. I just said it, and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
Damn, you and this guy, man. I thought y'all was good again.
We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up in conversation?
Despite the rumors of massive financial losses, it's important to note that Floyd Mayweather is still a very wealthy man. His career earnings in the ring were staggering, and even after accounting for his reported losses, he likely has a...
You've spoken about a new deal, 7-fight deal. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names? Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. 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 September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think's the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd don't never. He feel as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's
that
the,
deal,
that's a part of
that's
the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Significant amount of money left. Boxing commentator Ray Leonard offered a balanced perspective. There's no doubt that Floyd has taken a financial hit. But let's not forget the kind of money he made during his boxing career. He's still a very wealthy man by most people's standards. The question is, can he bounce back from this and secure his financial future? Floyd Mayweather's financial situation is a complex one, with many factors likely contributing to his reported losses. While he may not be facing financial ruin, it's a reminder that even the most seemingly invincible people can encounter challenges. Whether Mayweather can recover from this setback and secure his financial future remains to be seen.
Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, "You'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter." Years later, he was working with some people from our team because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now. He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., the undefeated boxing legend, might be lacing up his gloves once again. But this time, money seems to be the bigger motivator than championship glory. Whispers are swirling in the boxing world that Mayweather is eyeing a lucrative fight against Gervonta Davis, a young and rising star. While the official announcement hasn't been made, the timing and context suggest a comeback driven by financial needs, a stark contrast to his previous fights, where legacy and dominance were at the forefront.
Money too. Broke ass nigga. Out here scamming people.
Oh, you fancy.
Live right now.
Keyword FANCY. Put out on our free Hits 97.3 app or go to hits973.com, whichever is easiest.
Let's unpack the situation. Recent reports have hinted at a significant financial setback for Mayweather. While the exact details remain murky, some suggest he might have lost a substantial amount of money through investments or extravagant spending habits.
Floyd Mayweather situation that's current, they saying homie is held hostage in Dubai. Like, what's that about?
I don't know. I really haven't spoke to Floyd in a minute. But, you know, I'm tight with his right-hand man, my man, S-Mac. I knew S-Mac for 25 years. I tried to call him and figure out what was good with it. He didn't get back to me yet. And I'm sure even if he did get back, he probably don't want to speak on it. Look, they got him over there. That's obvious. We know you've been there a month or whatever, and they say it's over some money. So Floyd got money, so he just better hope they don't take it legal. They saying that he owes some people money out there for the transaction that didn't go through, and he's supposed to get back that money. But out there it's different. The rules is different. It ain't like here where you got a civil court. So I don't know the rules. I don't know the regulations. So that shit could turn out something good or bad.
They literally got him kidnapped out there. They got Floyd Mayweather, like...
Well, I didn't say kidnapped, but you know, you got your passport taken. You can't come and leave when you want to go, but he ain't in jail, so...
Okay.
He's out in a 6-star hotel being Floyd, so I guess it ain't that bad, but we'll see. We're going to watch and see like everybody else.
That's crazy. I mean...
This has cast a shadow over his previously untouchable financial image. In a recent interview, Mayweather himself acknowledged the changing landscape. Things are different now. I'm not the same young fighter chasing belts. Business is business, and sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. This subtle shift in his stance is a clear indicator that a purely financial incentive might be driving his potential return to the ring. Gervonta Davis, on the other hand, presents a unique opportunity. He's a young, undefeated fighter with an exciting style and a massive fan following. A fight between these two names would be a major pay-per-view event, generating a significant amount of money. Mayweather himself alluded to this. Gervonta is a talented fighter, no doubt, but let's be honest, this fight is a big deal for him too. It would be a huge payday for both of us. Here's where things get interesting. Some boxing analysts believe Mayweather might be overlooking the competitive aspect of this potential fight. Gervonta Davis is a force to be reckoned with. He's younger, faster, and possesses immense knockout power. While Mayweather's experience and defensive mastery are undeniable, facing a hungry young lion like Davis is no walk in the park. Boxing commentator Jim Lampley offered his perspective. Don't get me wrong, Mayweather is still a very smart fighter, but Father Time is undefeated. Gervonta Davis is a whole different kind of challenge compared to what Floyd faced at his peak. If this fight happens, it will be a test, not just of Floyd's skills, but also of his hunger and focus. So, is this comeback all about the money for Mayweather? It's hard to say for sure. Floyd might be genuinely interested in proving his dominance against a new generation of fighters. However, the timing and his own comments do suggest that financial considerations are playing a significant role in his decision.
If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. So, do what makes you happy. Because you see this jet, you see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion, you know why? Because I did what I wanted to do. I'm gonna always tell Tank, do what you want to do.
One thing's for certain, a Mayweather-Davis fight would be a massive event. Boxing fans would be divided, with some eager to see the legend return and others hoping for an upset by the young gun. Regardless of the outcome, the fight would generate a massive payday, potentially helping Mayweather recoup some of his reported losses. Mark your calendars, boxing fans. The rumor mill has churned out some concrete details. The much-anticipated fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Gervonta "Tank" Davis is officially set for September 14th. This highly anticipated clash between the legendary champion and the rising star promises fireworks both inside and outside the ring.
I'm tight with his right-hand man, my man, S-Mac. I knew S-Mac for 25 years. I tried to call him and figure out what was good with it. He didn't get back to me yet. And I'm sure even if he did get back, he probably don't want to speak on it. Look, they got him over there. That's obvious. We know you've been there a month or whatever, and they say it's over some money. So Floyd got money, so he just better hope they don't take it legal. They saying that he owes some people money out there for the transaction.
The heat between these two fighters has been simmering for a while now. Gervonta Davis hasn't shied away from taking playful jabs at Mayweather, particularly regarding the recent reports of the boxing icon's financial woes. In a recent interview, Davis couldn't resist a dig, saying, "Floyd's got to come out of retirement for a reason, right? Maybe those Dubai debts ain't paying themselves off." This playful jab, referencing Mayweather's rumored financial troubles in Dubai, has only served to fuel the hype surrounding the fight. Mayweather,
how would you fight?
Ever the strategist, hasn't taken the bait. He responded with a sly smile. "Tank is a good young fighter, but talking doesn't win fights. September 14th. Let's see what he brings to the table in the ring." This subtle response highlights the contrasting approaches. Davis, the young and brash challenger, relies on trash talk to get under his opponent's skin, while Mayweather, the seasoned veteran, prefers to let his fists do the talking. Despite the playful barbs, there's no denying the mutual respect between these two fighters. Davis acknowledges Mayweather's legacy. "I grew up watching Floyd fight. He's a legend in the sport, no doubt about it. But this is a new era, and I'm here to make my own mark." Mayweather, in turn, recognizes Davis's talent. Gervonta is a skilled boxer with a lot of power. He can't be taken lightly. This will be a test for both of us. This fight is more than just a clash of styles. It's a battle between generations. Mayweather, the 47-year-old undefeated champion, will be relying on his experience and defensive mastery to outsmart his younger opponent. Gervonta Davis, the 28-year-old rising star, will be looking to use his speed, power, and hunger to dethrone the legend. The September 14th showdown promises to be a blockbuster event. The boxing world is buzzing with anticipation, and tickets are expected to sell out in record time. Whether you're a die-hard fan of Mayweather or a believer in the Davis hype train, this fight promises to be a spectacle not to be missed. Will Mayweather silence the doubters and prove he's still the king? Or will Gervonta Davis usher in a new era of boxing dominance? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. Come September 14th, the boxing world will be holding its breath. Want to stay updated on all the latest developments surrounding the Mayweather-Davis fight? Like our channel and subscribe for exclusive interviews, training camp footage, and fight night analysis. Don't miss out on a single punch of this epic clash between generations.
We asked Floyd to read, and he started sweating profusely, so everyone became suspicious. What does he have going on that he is trying to hide, you know? Our police came in to ask him questions, and as soon as they took out a notebook, he broke out in hives. We are still trying to debunk what he is hiding from us.